Waswahili wapinduru wewe. Wewe chibi ejogede anakuja anapenda wapinduru wewe. Big shout out to my Kenyan family. Habari ya jioni kaka. Man, sometime I was here on TV and I was, sounding fly. I was saying, my people in Busoga, Mukobachi, and then I was like, my people in Adamanyankore, Murareje, Kumba. I was telling the guys good night. So, to my Kenyan family, I don't know, but I hope what I said makes much more sense. I want to say thank you to everybody who has been part of the show. Thank you so much for being part of the show. I love you endlessly, and I'm just praying that God will, increase you, that God will, keep sharing his blessing over your life, the blessing of God which maketh a man rich and addeth no sorrow. I'm praying that God will just fill you with that blessing in your life. Well, today when I was reading my Bible, like I tell you people each and every single day, I read my Bible. Today when I was reading my Bible in the book of Numbers chapter 14, now the children of Israel, remember, they had moved, from the wilderness of Sinai into the wilderness of Paran at a place called Kadesh. Now the cloud of God, led them to that place, and they were this close to entering the promised land. This close. The story now this is the reason as to why today I chose to celebrate Caleb and Joshua. You get, they were this close to entering the promised land. Now Moses, under the command of the Lord, God told Moses to send the 12 leaders into the land to just scout and spy on it. And when they came back, man, fear was all over their lives. They had forgotten what the Lord had done, all the beautiful, amazing things, the big things that God had done. When Moses, hit the rock and it produced water, separating of the sea, all the plagues that God had brought on the Egyptians, all the battles that God had won for them. Like literally, they forgot, and fear made them wander in the wilderness for 40 more years. What am I telling you? Fear can take you back. Fear can take you 40 years back. Fear is so big. I didn't know that fear was actually that big. It's so bad because fear drives away faith. Fear makes us forget what the Lord has done for us. So looking at the children of Israel, honestly speaking, I was just saying myself, how many things has God done for me? And today when I face calamity, I easily, back and I'm like, man, mukama nachisobola oba tachisobole, just because I've seen like a small thing, like I forget. I am a result of the work of big things that God has done in my life. God has really done very many big things, but sometimes because of like a small calamity, I tend to forget what the Lord has done, which is actually, something that I actually learned, and I'm praying that God will help us deal with all kinds of fear. Well, today happens to be a very good friend of mine's birthday. Now, her name is Chanel, and how about you may just help with all due respect, and today happens to be Chanel's birthday. Temuchi Susa, that right there is Chanel. Happy birthday to you, Chanel. May God increase you, bless you. May you see the goodness of the Lord in this land of the living. You were great. There is so much greatness in you, and I'm praying to God that God may elevate you, that God may keep you alive until you've reached the point where you live in the greatness that God has, bestowed on the inside of you. Happy birthday to you, Chanel. Regardless, may you glow more and more. In the name of Jesus Christ, we believe and pray. We are proudly brought to you by Mountain Dew. See you people tomorrow.